Welcome to Banking Basics. Ever wondered how banks really work? How they keep your money safe, provide loans, and make a profit? Today, we're breaking down the banking system, its structure, services, how banks earn money, and what they're liable for. Let's get started. First, let's explore the basic structure of a bank. At its core, a bank is like a big financial hub that connects people who need money with those who have money to spare. Here's a quick rundown of how banks are organized. Banks typically have three main departments: retail banking, commercial banking, and investment banking. Retail banking is where you go for everyday financial services. This includes checking and savings accounts, personal loans, and mortgages. It's all about individual customers like you and me. Commercial banking deals with businesses. Banks provide services like business loans, cash management, and merchant services to help companies manage their finances and grow. Investment banking focuses on big deals. They help companies raise money by issuing stocks and bonds and provide advisory services for mergers and acquisitions. Now, let's talk about the services banks provide. Banks are more than just places to store your money. Here are some of the key services they offer. 1. Savings and checking accounts. These are the basic accounts where you can deposit your money and manage your day-to-day finances. 2. Loans and mortgages. Banks offer personal loans, home loans, and business loans. They lend you money for various needs and you repay them over time with interest. 3. Investment services. Banks help you invest your money in stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. They also offer retirement accounts and financial planning services. For credit cards, banks issue credit cards that allow you to borrow money up to a certain limit. You pay back what you borrow, usually with interest if you don't pay in full each month. 5. Wealth management. For those with more complex financial needs, banks offer wealth management services, including investment advice and estate planning. So, how do banks make money? It's not just from charging fees. Here's a simple breakdown. 1. Interest rate spread. Banks earn money by paying you a lower interest rate on your deposits and charging a higher interest rate on loans. The difference, or spread, is their profit. 2. Fees. Banks charge fees for various services like overdrafts, late payments, and account maintenance. 3. Investment income. Banks invest some of their own money in securities and other assets. The returns from these investments contribute to their earnings. 4. Service charges. Banks also make money from services like foreign exchange transactions and advisory services. What about a bank's liabilities? In simple terms, liabilities are what a bank owes. Here's what banks are liable for. 1. Depositor funds. Banks must safeguard the money deposited by their customers. This is the largest liability because it represents the money they owe to account holders. 2. Borrowed funds. Banks might borrow money from other financial institutions or the central bank. They are liable to repay these borrowed funds with interest. 3. Regulatory requirements. Banks must adhere to regulations and keep certain reserves as required by financial authorities. This ensures they have enough funds to cover withdrawals and maintain stability. 4. Operational costs. Banks have expenses related to running their operations, including salaries, rent, and technology. Banks play a crucial role in the economy, and to stay stable, they follow several important practices. 1. Regulations. Banks are regulated by government agencies to ensure they operate safely and soundly. 2. Capital reserves. Banks must maintain a certain amount of capital to absorb losses and support their operations. 3. Insurance. In many countries, deposits are insured by government agencies to protect consumers if a bank fails. 4. Risk management. Banks use various strategies to manage overview of how banks work, from their basic structure to the services they provide, how they make money, and what they're liable for. Banks are complex but fascinating institutions. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about finance and banking, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for updates on our latest content. Thanks for watching Banking Basics.